Good morning, Danny. It's January 13th, and one of these days I'm going to get a desk light so that I don't look like the ghost of Christmas present. That aside, how freaking exciting is it that the Seahawks and the Niners are both playing against each other in the playoffs? Like, what are the odds of that? Speaking of the playoffs, apparently the Seahawks have actually banned ticket sales to the 49ers fans, so they can't go to the game. Or at least that's what this article from sfgate.com would have you believe. It specifically says, fearing 49ers fans, the Seahawks ban NFC Championship ticket sales to Californians. And I wouldn't have a problem with this, except for everyone who's a 49ers fan was bad-mouthing the Seahawks organization. And the way that I see it is that they don't fear the 49ers fan. If anyone actually read the article, they would learn that there's like 6 other states and a totally different country that they are allowing to buy tickets. They're not sitting there being like, oh, we're afraid that the 49ers fans are going to ruin home field advantage. What they are worried about is that the people who actually support the team won't get to see their team play in their own stadium. It would suck to be a diehard fan from Vancouver, BC, and not go to see the Seahawks play in the playoffs. That would be awful. And that's one of the cool things about the Seahawks is that they represent such a wide area of people. I mean, people from Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Canada, Alaska, even Hawaii. That's why I don't have a problem with what the Seahawks are doing. They're letting everyone close by have a chance to see the team play. They're giving back to their fans, just like they always do, like retiring the 12 number so that we as the fans can have it. And the last thing to all the 49ers fans, you can still go to the game. You just have to go to a different outlet other than the Seahawks website in order to buy the tickets. Who knows, maybe I'm just extremely optimistic, but that's how I decide to view life. The reason that we support teams or organizations and that we feel that we're a part of them, even if we're not, is because we like to be a part of something. I think I've said this a million times to you. When our team or our tribe or whatever it is happens to win something or do great at something, we feel like it's our own personal accomplishment. Like we had some kind of magical part where we were pulling the strings in the background and we allowed that win to happen. I know when I watch Seahawks games, if they win, I'm really excited, and if they lose, it can ruin my entire day. And at least for me, that may have something to do with the amount of time that I have invested in this organization. I'm putting something like 4 or 5 hours a week dedicating myself to watching this team play. And not even just a week, but I've been doing it for 8 years now. Now, I could have been using that time for some kind of personal development or growth, but what I chose to do instead was to watch this football team, and that actually brings me closer to people like you or Mom or people that I don't even know, people that I met at a bar who happen to support the same thing that I do. It allows us to have these deep and meaningful connections with complete strangers. And anytime we're connecting with other humans, I think that's a really magical and special thing. Danny, I will see you tomorrow.